Bennington Triangle is a phrase coined by American author Joseph A. Citro to denote an area of southwestern Vermont within which a number of people went missing. It also shares characteristics with the infamous Bridgewater Triangle in neighboring state of Massachusetts, deemed the most haunted forest in America. This mystery triangle is centered on Glastonbury Mountain, especially in Bennington. For more than 2 centuries, there have been numerous sightings of a Bigfoot-like creature in the Glastonbury Mountain area that became known as the Bennington Monster. One of the first reported sightings occurred in the 1800s when a stagecoach was forced to stop on a washed-out road. The stage driver first noticed huge footprints in the mud that were too large to be human. Then, the stagecoach was attacked by a giant creature who knocked the vehicle on its side. The frightened passengers could only see a pair of eyes before the monster roared and ran into the forest. Later sightings describe the creature as a large, hairy, black thing standing over 6 feet. There have long been stories of people going missing in this area. During a 5-year span from 1945 to 1950, people began to disappear regularly. But there is one case about a hunter named Carol Herrick. In 1943, Herrick went missing during a hunting trip about 10 miles northeast of the ghost town of Glastonbury. His body was discovered 3 days later, surrounded by giant, mysterious footprints. He had been squeezed to death. Whatever the reason, the area is famous for its strange phenomena. In addition to Sasquatch sightings and disappearances, others have reported seeing strange floating lights and UFO activity. My name is Brian, and along with Mike Lucci and my best buddy Chewy, we want to go and investigate this area. So come along and join us as we search for answers and truth on this strange phenomena going on in the Bennington Triangle. Roads of Vermont, almost kind of like a logging road, and we're just looking for a camp spot. Fog's rolling in. I wouldn't even call this a road. We are off-roading. It's getting worse. Just looking for the next camp spot. Yes, we made it. Hopefully.
Okay, we just stopped. We found one camping spot off to our left here, but there's another one down a little further we're gonna check out. See how the access is. Over here, there's running water, so it's kind of tough to hear anything. So maybe up ahead it'll be a little better. I'll mention that to Mike when we get up here if this one's not as good, but just good enough. Because we don't want to be listening to running water all night. You can't hear you can't hear anything really. It's a good way to mask footsteps. Wow, the fog is so thick.
Okay, 2 a.m. Ready to go for a little walk on the road, if you want to call it a road. Not much of a road. And we'll just go for a little walk. Prime time for walking, 2 a.m. Alright, almost 4 a.m. Back at the camp. And we're calling it a night. Very, very quiet evening. The condensation, the mugginess, it's the fog. All you hear is just water dripping constantly. So even the slightest breeze, it's like it's raining almost when you're under the foliage. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Fly the drone up in the morning, get a lay of the land. You ready, Chewy? Yeah, you go, boy. Okay, morning of day 2. We're gonna go get the recorder, and then we're gonna walk the loop. Now, what does the loop go around a marsh?
Yeah, so it goes down here, goes up like this hill, and like keeps going, and it passes a couple like clearings, a bunch of streams, some marshy areas.
Nice.
Some grassy areas, yeah.
Ah, that's gonna be nice. That'll be nice. All right. Oh, that really dips. So on this side it dips, and then where we are it dips down a little where we're camped. We're
probably going along the ridge right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what it feels like. We're on a ridge. Oh, nice little opening down there.
This mud shoots like fucking quicksand.
Yeah, I know.
Look, look.
And then... Yep.
There it is.
All right, we found the recorder after we walked right by it. Twice. We walked by it twice, but we got it. We found a cool area we're gonna go check out later. But we're gonna go walk that loop and check out the marshy areas and look for tracks. Sun's coming out, looking like it's gonna be a decent afternoon. It was supposed to rain this past hour and it didn't, so we're in good shape. Mother Nature's finally helping us out on these expeditions. Hey, hey, hey! Yeah, he saw something. Hey! Sheesh. Well, we've been back at camp for about almost an hour now.
And we are about to do that loop around the marsh area, which when I looked up on the drone and on the map, really looks like a really interesting area. We're gonna look for maybe we'll look for a couple spots for tonight. If there's a couple of good spots, we can just go sit at for a little while and see what wildlife comes in. But it's an intriguing area, that's for sure. Right, Chewy? You ready for the adventure? It's a little, probably over 3 miles, this loop. Let's see what it has. Mike's getting all his stuff ready. Well, this is the way we're going. We're going this way. As you can see, you can't get back there with a vehicle. No motorized vehicles, nothing. Yeah, you're raring to go. Really thick area. Last night we could not see anything with the therms. It was too misty. We sat out there for an hour on a rock and just absolutely nothing. So let's see. Hopefully when we're near that boggy, marshy area, we'll look around for some moose tracks and game tracks and see what we can find. It'll be a fun day. The sun's kind of peeking out on and off. We're getting lucky. We're not getting rained on. We're supposed to get some showers today, but we might luck out. Tomorrow is not looking too good. We'll probably head out in the morning, but a nice couple of full nights and a full day here. And it's definitely a place we'll come back to in the fall. After the leaves fall, I think it'd be a good spot to come. Someone's happy. Huh, bub? Yeah, cool area. It looks so much prettier and during the day than it did at night.
Yeah. I've actually never been up this way during the day.
Oh yeah, definitely need the mud boots, that's for sure. It's right over there to the right. What's that over there to the right? Just an open area? Oh, you know, it's probably one of the clearings we saw when we were walking on that road on the other side there. Yeah. It is very tough substrate to find a track to begin with. That's why these boggy, muddy areas are ideal to find a track. Just like New Hampshire. It's like the granite state. The substrate's awful to find tracks.
New Hampshire's like this on steroids, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And then Maine is like New Hampshire on steroids.
Yeah. And even more wilderness than New Hampshire.
I think it's parts of Maine that like hadn't even explored.
No, that's for sure. No, that's the #1 state that is, you know, forest per person. You know, the capita. It's
has the most forest, like for every person. It has the most like square miles of forest per person.
Yes. Yeah, I think the top 3 are in the Northeast with Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire.
Yep, then it's 4th, and then the rest of them like down south.
Yeah. So if I want to stay hidden, these are the 3 states I'm gonna I'm gonna migrate to and from. Wow, that's a cool shot. Just always looking for tracks in these muddy areas. Just talking to the camera. Yeah. Chewy. Well, we got a moose track right here. You can see the hooves right there. It's definitely heavy, that's for sure. Okay, first track. Moose. Not surprised. Yeah. Definitely a moose. Very interesting area. Very interesting. Oh, that breeze feels good. All right, so we're just taking a little break in between this boggy area and this area, and Mike's just going looking for a spot for his trail cams. Gonna leave it up here and come back in the fall. Good excuse to come back. So he's got 4 of them, so we'll put some up here. We still got another. We're not even halfway around the loop, so pretty nice. We got good weather today. We're lucky. But cool little area right here. This is a great camping spot. But chew. All right. That's it for now till we get going. But nice little break. Chewy can't stop. He's got to be on the go. Well, this could be absolutely genius where we put the camera, or it could be absolutely stupid. So, Mr. Beaver's been gnawing at this tree. We're hoping he gave up on it. You could see the shavings everywhere. We actually took some of the shavings to start our fire tonight, but
How comfortable my backpack is.
we're filled with kindling in his backpack. We've been picking up wood for the last 20 minutes, but there's the beaver home right across the pond. But this is definitely their honey hole for filing the teeth. So let's hope when we come back in the fall the tree's still up, but if it's not, we got some killer footage. Oh, perfect, man. We overthunk it before. We were already committed.
Yeah, honestly,
The commitment was there.
I was too far. Yeah, I just didn't.
Look at how easy this way was.
Oh yeah, so it's got this, and it's got these two side sensors here.
All right, so we got that one facing out that way. If anything wants to avoid the water and walk up this way. And then we got the other one straight across over there. We'll call that the beaver tree. But we got, and we'll get back. We're going to get back on the trail right after he's done setting that up. I look forward to coming back in the fall. It's exciting, you know?
Yeah, man, the last time I set up like 4 cameras was at this trailhead near like Glastonbury Mountain. I came back like a month later. I set up around like a year ago at this time, and you know I got my first bobcat on there. Got a bunch of bear. Like there's a lot of wildlife out here. And this area is a lot more like remote, secluded than the first one I sent.
Yes.
So.
That's for sure. It's definitely remote. So some rings in the water. Something's over there. Like dragonflies eating off the top of the water. Chewy, you're being such a good boy. You are a good Squatch dog. Okay. Well, close to the trail.
Huh?
Close to the trail. Worst part was over. That was easy peasy coming back, man. We learned from our mistakes going over there.
I just hope like the water levels aren't drastically different when you come back.
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah, it'll be cool to see the difference now and in a couple of months. I just came up on this little open meadow, which during snowmobile season, it's I'm sure a busy intersection right here. We got some signs over there. Got Chewy hiding in the wildflowers. Wow, it's really thick over here, this little area. We get so much sun, that's why. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful spot. That's up to you, man. We got 2 more.
Oh no, I'm just here.
Oh, you mean in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's like a main. It's definitely a highway for wildlife, for sure.
Gotta figure out where.
No, we still got more than half to go.
Yeah, that's true. I think we have another glitch.
Yeah, then we might find a spot to be like, oh man, look at this spot. Yeah, should have put it here. Even if we want to backtrack, if we don't find anything good. You know, we have no time constraint, so. Setting up the final trail cam right now, which is good because my battery's dying on the GoPro. We're almost. We're 3/4 of the way done. Okay, we found another spot. We're putting up trail cam number 3 off a trail. So we got that slow sign for a marking point. I took a couple pictures so we won't forget come fall. But Mike's putting it down here. I'm looking out down that way. Oh, that's a big spider too. Whoa. All right. All right, we're live. Nice. So it's kind of a natural funnel coming up into here. You know, easier to go up onto the main trail. So could get something coming up this way. So we're some good coverage in the 3 spots and 1 more to go. Perfect. Back on the trail. Yeah, the plan is to come before November because for one, the snow, but they open this up for snowmobiles once the snow comes. So we cover even though the other ones are off trail as well, we're not going to get any humans on those. So they're in good spots. That one's in a good spot because it's not facing the main trail, but nobody comes back here. Mainly, this is like a winter trail, pretty much. It is. I've seen signs. It is an equestrian trail, but who's going to bring their horses back into the middle of nowhere? But we're just going to make our way. We're about 3/4 of the way around the loop. We seem to just be going around this huge gully because we were looking at it on the other side when we started. So just make our way around it and hopefully we'll find another spot. You good? That's a good idea, man.
Let's make this hike more efficient. So we're almost there.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice area to therm. them too. Gorgeous. Definitely a moosey area. This whole friggin' area. I think I've said that in almost every shot. Well, back at camp. Mike took off. He took the trek back into town. About a half-hour trip to get some dry wood for us. Just some minor supplies for tonight so we could have a fire and have an all-night fire and see what happens. So just a good 5-6 hours in camp, and we'll just see if anything comes around wildlife wise. Said I didn't see much. I didn't see any moose scat. Saw some deer scat, saw some coyote scat on the road, but nothing. But they saw moose here last year. There's been a lot. So at dusk, actually, when it's dusk.
Oh wow, that's sick.
That's where it's at. Yeah. Well, it's still early. It's 9 o'clock at night. We're just going to enjoy the fire until we run out of wood.
It's probably not a lot quicker than we.
Yeah. Chewy's in the tent resting. Just sit out here and it's very quiet. Well, Sunday morning, we got about 20 minutes before the rain rolls in. We're just packing up and we're gonna come back sooner than later. Probably maybe another month, and check out the cams and do a couple of nights of just sitting out there. But very, very quiet last night in camp. Very quiet. Didn't hear a thing, just some birds and that's it. Nothing major, but we'll be back. We didn't get to do as much as we wanted, so we'll be back. Well, we got out just in time. The rain rolled in. Good timing. We'll be back up this way in about a month or two. We're gonna come back and sit out a couple nights. We just stayed in camp last night. It was very quiet. There was a chance of rain last night, so we stayed in camp, and here's the rain now. So it's early in the morning. We're getting out of here. What a great place with the stories, the missing persons, and the the mid 1900s. I think from 1945 to 50 there were half a dozen missing persons. But I'm gonna look into that, look into some of the stories, and tie it all together. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, click that little bell so you get the notification for our next adventure. We're already planning the next trip to the Bennington Triangle. Don't you miss it.